inkling like Falcao of commentating just because of these two. Here's your set count. It's still 3-3 even after the most recent one. Like
20 minutes. All right, that should be enough if GP's able to or Azalea's able to just get 3-0s, you know.
I mean, GP can also just go neutral aerial, upwards aerial, perish. He's very good at that. You might have heard of that.
Yeah, I think he's, a slightly good player, up and coming player.
Yeah, hot up and coming talent, fresh out of the East of England, Cambridge region. We'll see what he's able to do here in his maiden performance in the two-time grand final. It's two-time 50. This is a tournament series. You know he wants to win the big one. Let's get into it.
Going into game one, we're going to see the Ike vs Inkling. I'm not surprised here. These are two of their best characters. I mean, GP only really plays Byleth and Kirby other than Ike, so...
He has a sword fighter.
Oh yeah, you're right. Although, Ike is the best one for him.
I mean, yeah, don't get twisted. It's Ike and friends.
Is that dead? He's already lost his second. That was 30 seconds.
Welcome to Tech Chasing versus Azalea. Don't roll out. Don't roll out. Whatever you do, dear God, don't roll out.
Whatever you do, dear God, don't get a hit.
Well, I mean, yeah, but rolling out usually will end up in you dying.
Yeah, you kind of have to hold that.
That wasn't right. I've not actually seen that option from Azalea. The rising up air up the top, over the top of the ledge. That's actually a decent mix-up. I consider how many games I've seen from these two. A little bit of innovation still to be found from these players. As GP quick to return the favour.
All right, he's gone.
Rapid jab from Azalea to build up that percent, though.
Yeah, he's kind of just getting chucked from one side to the other. And he's almost at booyah percent. You know what time it is.
Time free throw at ledge.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, while it's a slow option, isn't it around frame 16? It's mainly used as a call-out.
I mean, it's just a safe option. Like, if he's going to throw it out because it's like frame 16. At the range he does it, it's usually safe. And there is only one person I've seen actually punch. Well, I think there might have been more. But the only one I remember is Azalea because he did it in the last set they played and he still lost.
Yeah.
So,
now, keep in mind, he's at booyah percent. We can see Azalea's looking for that grab. He's just flying back and forth. You don't want to trap yourself in a corner against Ike, though, because,
I feel like he needs to lean more on the splat bombs in this situation as he gets grabbed himself if I won't land. But, booyah.
Booyah, yep. I like how you just go quiet, just go, yeah, that's booyah. That's just what we expect now. He's got the confirms on lock constantly.
But in those situations where he's fishing for booyah, I feel like he needs to lean more on the splat bomb.
Yep.
Because he's just running around, and don't get me wrong, Azalea's movement is clean with it, but he's also not forcing GP to shield, and that is a very prime opportunity to get the grab yourself. Booyah damage, follow-up aerial.
Yep.
Re-grab? No, she uses the roller. I feel like that could have been a re-grab, honestly.
He was almost sentenced to an airway to heaven, but, I mean, they've played enough. He knows what percents he can avoid it at. Ooh, that dash attack is so unsafe.
Stage, quick draw, a good bait. I mean, that's the thing about quick draw, is it's technically punishable if you know where GP's going. Good luck with that.
I mean, this is just... I wish I could say it's neck and neck. Azalea's almost fully lapped him in percent. He's almost got a full stock on him. And the more GP gets hit, the closer he's getting to booyah time. He's being so careful right now.
Bomb.
Really good spacing his back airs, and I really like how Azalea is not interacting, saying, you come to me, I am staying as far away from you as possible.
Unfortunately, misplaces the grab and the series of events that leads to the back end stock. And now here's the hard part. All you need to do is kill GP at 107%. How hard can it be?
I mean, maybe one hit, and now he's at booyah percent. Hopefully he's able to find the grab, but remember that Nair is quite safe on shield.
The problem is you're playing against GP, who is a defensive powerhouse. You might think all you need to do is get one grab. He is not going to give you the grab.
Yeah, he knows what to look out for. He's constantly staying in the air. He's barely shielding. He knows his Nair is safe. I can just disengage immediately. He's taken center stage now, though.
Oh,
booyah!
The parry was so good from Azalea. That was just bait the aggression from GP. Parry, punish, booyah, stock.
Keep in mind, Azalea's on loser's side. If he's able to keep this kind of momentum,
I'm in for series. I think you said you've got 20 minutes. I don't know what you said about 20 minutes.
I have to leave in 20 minutes.
Yes, okay.
Personally.
So we'll hope Azalea gets to the speed run or GP turns on the afterburners, but
GP's just gonna awaken, you know?
It has been known to happen in GP Azalea sets.
This is just something we see a lot, you know. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be almost completely even game as they go through this. You know,
you stole the set count at the header of this. 3 and 3 in the last 6.
Yep.
3 and 4 in the last 7. Probably we could go back even further, and they'd probably be pretty much dead even all the way through.
Yep. I mean, Azalea is an absolutely insane player. GP's been playing for so long. He has just insanely good fundamentals. We can see he's got the ledge trap now. Will Azalea be able to make his way off of ledge? Yes, he is.
Yes.
He's able to get to center stage, but he's going to get hit by the nail waves of heaven, almost dying to an up air.
Oh, good catch from the back air just to drop the shield. Eruption roll, get into the splat bomb. That hit.
I don't know what to say to you, mate.
Again.
I don't know what to say to you, mate. He's just... A sword is getting traded by an ink roller, and the Booyah missing for the first time.
And GP space around the up smash, doesn't quite get the kill off the F tilt, but has the advantage, doesn't get the ledge trap. DIY Booyah off the down air.
What a nice confirm. That is something I haven't seen in a long time. I mean, he's just going to get a slice.
When in doubt, it's a nice back air.
Yeah. Oh, GP just missed spacing it, just giving Azalea the perfect chance to parry. He's slowly making his way out of that corner. He's getting center stage, but he's going to get thrown across. They have to fight. They're fighting for center stage here, because whoever has center stage, of course, having that stage control is vital in these kinds of matchups. You know, it just gives you a chance to be able to disengage.
Yes.
And just constantly pressure that opponent, keep on knocking them into the corner. Which is how Azalea has been playing.
Azalea's actually been able to run through pretty consistently, just thanks to the fact that the Inkling dash is barbaric in how quick it is and how low it goes.
Yep.
Before we speak of dash attack from GP, puts Azalea in the corner, off stage, just bullies his way back on with the forward air.
That dash attack is so good for Ike. I'm sure it's slightly unsafe, but that hits like a truck. Ike just hits like a truck in general.
You have a lot of moves that will just kill if they hit. Booyah.
And Booyah!
Booyah.
Into the stock area. We got a full ink again. And let's see how much damage he's able to get before he loses stock, unless he doesn't, which I also would not be surprised, to be fair.
Rapid jab. Oh, no, GP actually gets the cross-up and stays on stage somehow.
Yeah. Now they're once again fighting to center stage. Azalea's in a pretty good place right now. He's got his splatter bombs, but
You can't approach the splatter shot. You cannot do it. It's impossible. Don't try.
I gotta
GP
respect
trying to
GP
wait
for
out
not...
the ink.
Yeah?
So now, yeah, but Azalea knows his game plan here. He's like at a deficit. He knows he's probably like 2 interactions, 1 interaction.
There's the up there.
Just try and build the damage from afar, set up the ink so that if he does get a window, it's going to be big damage like this.
He's just playing don't engage, don't engage. Wait for Ike to do something, because once he does, I'm going to just start pushing my advantage. And hey, we can see 65%.
Yeah.
And he's not in the greatest place. Ooh.
That, I think, might have actually shield poked based on the angle the shield was at.
It did shield poke, but if that shield broke, ooh, that would have been brutal.
I don't think it could have broke, but still. Either way. Oh, that
is that dead? That's dead. He hit him with his own version of Booyah.
GP used every single pixel Sakurai given with that sword. That is full utilization of the character's kit there. You had a downwards aerial, a neutral aerial, and an upwards aerial, and that's Ike's kit.
Yep.
So yeah, 1-1, and I feel like you said you wanted 10 games.
I think I'm getting my wish.
Based on a sample size of 2.
Yep. That was insane. I mean, Azalea had such a solid advantage, but GP was just...
Can we just get the previous sets up real quick?
GP just said
I thought this was a button
enough.
you could just press and it would magically appear. I'm
no,
sorry.
yes, here's the part first thing.
5 games, 3, 4, 5, 3, 5. Okay, so a spread of options here. I personally felt we had a lot more 5-game series between them. It might just feel that way because of how many of them I've seen, but either way, game 3 coming up here.
I mean, they're almost always fighting in grands.
Yes.
That's how these two go. You know, they're just constantly trading sets and trading blows. I mean, this is just...
This is just slow on the pickup there, but still controls the combo anyway, and we'll get ledge.
Yep. I mean, once again, this is a battle for center stage. Who can get the best stage control? Which you know, both these
I
players.
genuinely don't think Azalea cares about staying at stage. I think he just cares about being either out of range of the sword or within, like, the hilt of the sword.
Yep, because that means you get to parry, you get a creative variety of punishes, because he's now in your face, which of course Ike never wants to be, but Azalea's forcing that kind of situation.
But, like, you could see how, like, he's weaving constantly, mostly away from GP, even though, like, he has the frame data to play a lot closer. He is, like, constantly pushing button back away. At that time, he got backed off the blast zone, but we'll gloss over that.
Can I just say, Ike grab is just so sad. We saw Azalea just slowly push him forward, and Ike just tried to grab nothing.
Some characters aren't as blessed as me, Gunnar.
I mean, hey, they're going to try again. I mean, GP's got a pretty solid advantage right now. He's not looking to lose his stock for quite a bit. He's not even at booyah percent right now. He's just going to constantly get thrown around, and he is relaxing. No jump. Is that dead? That is dead.
Yeah, because as soon as you catch the back the quick draw once, you know he has to do it a second time. And that makes his recovery very linear. And GP Inkling has the ability to be able to punish that very easily.
I mean,
Splat Bomb will actually bait out Azalea, who thought he would miss. So that means he's doing the roller.
I mean, yeah. Once again, they're just fighting for the advantage right now. GP trying to find a hit, but Azalea's doing such a good job.
Damage, follow up, back air to Sledge, no quick draw through underneath.
He's just doing such a good job of escaping. He is not getting hit by, he's trying not to get hit by anything. We saw he's at such a massive deficit. He's now in his own advantage. These two are just constantly
nice try with the roller, but unfortunately quick draw is a little too quick on the draw, if you will.
About 2 more hits and GP's in booyah range, remember?
No,
or a down smash.
Or a down smash.
I mean,
these ethers, I like their GP's like signature little trick, but not been doing too much for him this game at least.
He's done that up B from ledge too many times, and yeah, while you can retreat back, I think Azalea noticed, you know what, you're going to just try to,
this is not this set thing. This is something I have called out GP for doing so many times, because it's usually safe. But I feel like Azalea has just seen it one too many times at this point, where he's like, no, actually, I have figured out a game plan. And at the very least, I can just cut you off at the ledge.
Once again, GP getting closer and closer to that booyah range. He's at the corner. This is always worrying for Ike.
No, okay, nothing for Smash or anything really from Azalea here, but needs to be careful because an up air I think is close to killing if he gets. No, just run at him. Just run at him in a straight line, swing the stick, big hit, big KO.
GP just stared into his soul and said, "I'm gonna hit this," and yeah, he went.
Drops unfair misses, and now GP. He's at the ledge, but needs to be careful. He's at 124. Booyah.
Is that the booyah?
Booyah.
Yep. All right, game 3 going to Azalea. Really well played once again, ending it with the booyah. He's so consistent at it. He's missed it once.
Yeah, it's like if you have the kill confirmed that works on every character in the game at various percents, you might want to make sure you hit it all the damn time.
Yep.
Back to small battlefield. GP's counter pick of choice.
Goes to counter pick with your own music. The music counter pick, you know, bring up your confidence, bring up your hype. You know?
Yeah. What's your music counter pick? You have music counter pick. What do you got?
I have many music counter picks. Today I was feeling Wild Street, King of Fighters 13, my favorite King of Fighters game. Or normally I'll go for Karma from Tekken.
I will usually go Crown from Kirby soundtrack, as we both straight into each other.
Now, this is just who can swing first and who will hit first.
GP knows like Azalea wants to play this game slow, and he's just not affording you the opportunity right now.
They were actually grinding out earlier, to be honest. We saw Azalea. GP was talking to Imzon, talking about, hey, I know Azalea tries to play slow. If he doesn't want to fight, he will basically just not fight.
Yes.
He can play neutral so slow and just wait for you to make a mistake. But right now, of course, GP knows that too. So it's a pretty much even game until he's able to get the nail way to heaven and he's able to hit an up air to get the kill. They're going to just go right back at this again.
Yeah.
Of course, Inkling it with a ledge trap is always terrifying because...
GP dropped shield there. There's no reason to get hit by the rapid jab, and yeah, here we are anyway.
I mean, maybe you wanted to get something like a parry, but it's just not really worth it. Or maybe...
Booyah. Just, like, if GP's going to stand there and not push buttons to stop the aerial coming for him, he's just going to perish.
Yep. I mean, to be honest, against Inkling up air at high percents, you might as well just perish. Because
that's why you dodge or drift back or jump or don't get hit, because you get hit by the up air, you just die.
Yep.
I think GP knows he got caught lacking there, and he's going to have to keep it in mind going forwards, and might actually just choose to back away a little more here. Yeah, very aggressive with the air dodge that time.
Yeah, he was stuck on that platform for so long. I mean, Azalea just didn't really give him a break. But despite that, he's still at such a big disadvantage right now. He's got a whole mountain to climb here. I mean, yeah, he's in back air percent for Ike. That's all GP needs to do. Or a dash tag, or a nair up air. He has so many options to take the stock.
GP has the lead. He knows he has the lead. He waits for the opportunity, and that time came in the full dash tag. I thought he was going to fish for a nair once Azalea started pushing buttons again.
I think that's basically the mind game. You know, it's, hey, I could hit you with a nair, or I could kill you with an F-tilt, dash attack. He has so many options, and he's able to use them really well. He's really good at mixing up his timings, mixing up his kill options. And yeah, it causes him to get these kinds of stocks. Now, GP has center stage. What is he able to do with it? He's going to get a little string, only able to take Azalea to 90%. But, you know, slow and steady wins the race. That's how Ike plays.
Yes. So now a quick draw over the top. No. Like GP just knows. Oh, Azalea actually gets him off guard from there. Azalea, like GP's been pretty okay playing this one slow, just backing away. But Azalea's also just matching the pace right now.
Yeah.
Here's the disadvantage. Just need to find an opening, but apparently both players realise they can just afford to slow this one down.
It's basically whoever approaches first or attacks first will most likely eat a ton of damage or a stock. But GP's able to find his opening. He's got his ledge trap now. What's he able to find here?
That was like 4 empty hops in a row from Azalea.
A forward arrow to the face. That's what he's able to find. Now, once again, the battle. There's battle and he's hit by a booyah. GP is like still.
GP is offended by that one. That one hit him in his soul.
That was 35% to be fair. Most people. That was 35% before the grab. Most people think, you know, surely I'm at percent now. No.
No, you're always in booyah percent. Even when you're not in booyah percent, you're still in booyah percent because GP just hits his own booyah.
Yep. GP basically just said, you know what? You have yours, I'll have my own. Swing the sword and take the stock. That's how it rolls.
No, Azalea is like, oh lord, I have to play 10 games here, don't I?
Ooh.
We're in for the long haul, boys. Settle in. Get yourself a Coke.
Right, going to Hollow Bastion this time, you know?
Yeah, so here's how this goes. Azalea picked Hollow Bastion. GP picks Small Battlefield.
Yep.
They alternate.
Yep.
That's the counter pick better.
They both like, they like both stages, but of course, both players have their own preferences. Hello. And I gotta go. All right, I gotta go. Lovely commentating with you, mate. See you around.
See you, boss. All right. Game 5. Potential reset here for Azalea. Or GP can just shut this out and take us home. But given the historical data that I am making this up based off memory, I'm sorry I don't have the numbers. Azalea typically wins on Hollow Bastion in this matchup. GP obviously more favoured on small battlefields. It's the down smash won't connect for Azalea. Needs to... Yeah, I mean, yeah. Azalea needs to play this one careful. He needs to lead it back away. So good job, Azalea, for just reading my mind there. Is it mid-set coach? You sometimes forget just how big Ike's sword is and the fact that it can kill you all the way even if you start like so far in the magnifying glass. He will just go up there and meet you. It doesn't matter. First stock goes away with GP and it's built up a decent bit of damage on this stock, but he's still pretty healthy overall and he's just waiting this out. E through a ledge. Take a shot every time GP does E through a ledge. Dive liver pointing within the hour. Drop zone fair for Azalea, trying to get the early kill on GP, but not going to work out this time. Tries for the pummels, but GP's really good on the mash there to break out. Boo! Yeah! GP is livid about that one. As it will be even stocks here in this 5th game, Grand Finals, excuse me. I say lose finals because we've still potentially got another 5 games in front of us. So GP looks to build up that damage. Pops back. Azalea, he's bobbing and weaving, looking for that opening. But GP finds it first with the Nair. Roller won't connect to GP, just immediately pops up, says, I know what you do after a shield on Roller. You have to jump and I will cover you off. GP with a decent percent lead here as he goes for the through ledge quicker over the top once Azalea tries to interrupt. Nair up air doesn't kill, second one won't come because Azalea has to drift all the way to safety. GP might want to calm down there, chooses to try and go for the raw charge up smash, but the bigger move it is. Oh, how about just dunking a child? That down there, just so big and so aggressive, and you get timing right, so damn lethal. Splat Bomb will break through the ether this time. Damage for onto GP from Azalea, as the Booyah won't kill that time. And they'll just play patient again. GP knows he needs the opening, he's able to find it. Tech Chase gets the grab follow-up. This could be very bad, but Azalea just mashes their dodge to safety. Now back to slow. Azalea knows he can't afford to run in willingly. He needs GP to move first, and unfortunately he needs to not get hit when he does. This percent keeps incrementing. Azalea, he's trying to go behind to try and fish for the grab. It would lead to the stock, but GP, no quarter given, drop zone fair. Will pin the stock, no Booyah needed. Final stock, 5th game grand finals won. Here we go. First, grab for Azalea, but unfortunately GP just breaks right out of it. 100% almost on Azalea on his last stock. This is his tournament stock. He is loser's side right now. Ether hits both times. 118 and counting, and unfortunately, lives 2! Alright. F3 to reset the situation, 100%. Does the eruption hits? No, Azalea fades away from it to make sure, but he neutral gets up twice in a row, and GP will not let that stand. He wins Tea Time 50! Should be.